What's going on, guys? We're going to get into SoFi today. So this one's been consolidating for a little bit and actually kind of been selling off a little bit since we touched all-time highs, which I think is a good thing. It gives, more of a chance to buy, but I also just think it's cooling down. It was overbought and it needed to pull back. I think there's a little bit more pullback to come. So let's get into Twitter first. So people are saying, price targets raised on SoFi, and banks are giving them lower price targets because they're obviously competitors. And then I know that the crypto is coming back to SoFi. So that's like a big deal, I guess. Crypto trading is coming back, and they'll be resuming that at the end of 2025, which could be a major catalyst for their company growth. But that aside, just getting into the charts here, this is the daily chart. So it kind of looks like they're forming a bit of a head and shoulders. Now 25 to 26, this is a pretty big support zone, but we have some gaps to fill. This fair value gap could fill and retest the uptrend. So what I'm kind of seeing is like this little bit of a head and shoulders right here, the head, and then your right shoulder, and then could head down. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. It doesn't have to happen, but just trying to look at every point of view here. And then if we go to the weekly, we'll zoom out. So you have your uptrend, kind of touched our highs there. And I think we can come back and retest this uptrend. And then if we zoom out on the monthly as well, not the 3-month, the monthly, could kind of see something like that. So blue zone is our first area of interest, 25 to 26.61. This yellow zone should hold. This is a really heavy support here. We would break the uptrend a little bit, but I think buyers would definitely step in, and we would fill this fair value gap on the 1 month to 1885, which I think would be a steal to be able to get SoFi under 20 again. So I would definitely step in there. And I don't see us coming all the way down to retest this breakout, this white line here. That'd be a pretty significant drop on SoFi, but could come all the way down, in the coming months to $16 or $17. But we'll have to just wait and see. I think this is just a healthy pullback. Also, it's just consolidating. Like if you look at the week, it really hasn't done anything crazy. Just it's waiting for that next big move. But I did want to get into the puts are starting to stack up a little bit. Now this is expirations all the way out to next year. So people are still bullish, obviously, 3.7 million. But if we change this expiring time frame to just 1 month, the puts are at 1.2 million versus the calls. So short term, the month of October, I do expect SoFi to pull back, and that's where I'm going to be looking to buy in these zones, the blue zone, yellow zone, whatever we get, I'm looking to buy. So that's what I have for SoFi right now. And I wanted to get into a few other stocks that I'm looking at. Next up is Open, and I did start a little starter position in this one, but I'm still waiting for a little bit more downside. This gap is very tempting. I think it could want to fill that. So if we could get it, under $7, I will add to my position. But I'm really looking, so it broke the uptrend, kind of looking a little more bearish. Think we could fill that gap. The flow for Open is at 1.6 million though, which makes me believe, short term we could see another pop and run on Open. So that's why I decided to go ahead and just add to the position, and they're just shares, so they don't expire like calls and stuff. So I'm really not that worried. If we sell off, I buy calls here. If we pop, I still have shares, so it's all good. And then I wanted to check out AMD. Looks really good on the weekly, and the flow for this one has been crazy as well. So weekly breakout over 165, this thing will fly. So keep this on your watch list if you are looking to play some upside. 5.5 million in calls. So I mean, yes, there's some puts in there, but I think this one will pay, and that's what I'm watching. Over 165, 170 comes, 178 trades fast. So that is AMD. And then last up, Amazon, 3.9 million in calls. I'm already in Amazon. I'm not in AMD yet, so hopefully I can get an entry. But Amazon's looking good. This is what I have. I think we can fill this up to 228, no problem. And I think that will trade by 1010, which is my expiration. So I have call debit spreads and some naked calls as well. But definitely watching this one. I know they have an event tomorrow, so we'll see if that's sell the news or it pops Amazon. But definitely watch these stocks. Let me know what you guys think about these. Please like and subscribe, and have a good one.